and those two left feet made her a big star.
In this house in Kensington, London, lived a girl who dreamt of being a ballerina, but went on to become one of the most photographed women in Hollywood, the Oscar-winning film star Audrey Hepburn.
But when Audrey came to live here in 1948, her ambitions were far from the silver screen. When she lived here with a bunch of other promising dancers, they were training at the famous Ballet Rambert. Her story, however, began many hundreds of miles away in continental Europe.
Audrey was born in 1929 into Dutch nobility on her mother's side, the Van Heemstrasse. She led a privileged upbringing, but the outbreak of war would turn her world upside down. The Nazis invaded her hometown of Arnhem in Holland in 1940, as she later told her son, Luca.
The Second World War in Holland was terrible. Her two brothers, one was in prison, the other one was deported. She told me that many times she would wake up at night just dreaming of the sound of the tanks.
In spite of the occupation, Audrey had set her sights on becoming a ballerina. She took ballet lessons in Arnhem and even put on secret performances in aid of the Dutch resistance.
Her family, they always tried very hard to keep some kind of normality during the war. Performing was a way to chase away the sadness, pretending the war is not going on.
But soon the Germans blockaded Holland's food supplies, and the so-called hunger winter claimed nearly 22,000 lives.
One thing that my mother always talked about, that when the war was over, she was diagnosed being 2 weeks away from death herself because of malnutrition.
But after Holland's liberation in May 1945, Audrey pursued her ballerina dreams, gaining a scholarship to the famous Ballet Rambert. Audrey's teacher, Marie Rambert, put her up in her own home, where she shared a room with classmate Christina Brooks.
She desperately wanted to be a dancer.
Could you recognise her star quality right from the start?
Straight away. She had a beautiful smile, and when she started to dance, she made everybody want to dance with her.
Today, for the first time, Audrey's son Luca is visiting the house that his mother shared with Christina more than 60 years ago.
So this is your mother's bedroom?
It's quite emotional, not to be...
But here, Audrey's teacher would ultimately dash her dreams of becoming a prima ballerina.
What did Marie Rambert say to her?
She told her, you dance like an hippopotamus. She always said that I was told I couldn't be a dancer. I was told I was too frail because of starvation during the war, my body wasn't fit enough.
But Madame Rambert's harsh words meant a star would be born.
By disrupting her dancing career, she created a star. The rest is history.
Audrey Hepburn would go on to have a movie career spanning some 40 years. Her wartime experiences and suffering then led her to humanitarian work until she died at just 63. But the dancer who settled for second best as an actress has etched her name in Hollywood history.
Stunning lady.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ruth. Now, the comedy fraternity are very